The mountains hold secrets in their stone and their snow. They keep them for years, for decades, until one day the light hits just right, or the earth shifts just so, and something forgotten is offered back to the world. This was one of those secrets, a shape buried not by time, but by catastrophe, a landslide decades past that swallowed a stretch of track and the engine that ran on it, leaving only a legend, a rumor of a lost locomotive. Look at it there, a ghost in the rust. The familiar blue is now a memory under grime, the cheerful face cracked and frozen in a silent scream against the crushing weight of the mountain. This isn't just decay, this is trauma, etched in iron and corrosion. Every flake of peeling paint tells a story of impact. Every rust-seized bolt is a testament to the violence of that day. The valley mist curls around it like a shroud. It has slept here, in the cold and the quiet, waiting. But to bring it back, that is a task that demands respect. This is not a simple recovery. This is an excavation. The terrain is treacherous, unstable. A single wrong move could send more rock tumbling, could finish what the landslide started. The crane is a promise of strength, but the workers move with the delicacy of surgeons. They are not just attaching cables, they are forming a lifeline. Every strap, every hook is a question whispered to the mountain. Will you let him go? And then, the moment of truth, the groan of metal that hasn't moved in a lifetime, the protest of earth unwilling to release its prize. Listen to that sound, the creak of the crane, the snapping of roots, the cascade of dirt and stone finally falling away. This is birth, pulled from the womb of the earth. It is violent, it is beautiful, it is the first breath after a long, long sleep. Secured. The most dangerous part is over. Now comes the careful, painstaking journey from grave to hospital. Lowered onto the flatbed, it looks smaller, more vulnerable, a patient on a gurney. The chains cinch tight, not as bindings, but as a secure embrace. The journey down the mountain is a silent procession. The world blurs past, trees, cliffs, the setting sun, but on the truck, time is still frozen around that rusted form. It is leaving one life for another. The workshop isn't a garage, it's an operating theater. Under these harsh lights, the damage is no longer poetic. It is a detailed map of everything that must be healed. The oil-stained floor will bear witness to the transformation. This is the reset, the neutral ground between what was and what could be. Now, the deconstruction. This is where we truly see the depth of the damage. It is also where we find the first signs of hope. As the parts come off, the faceplate, the wheels, the pistons, the sheer weight of the decay is removed. We are not taking an engine apart, we are dismantling its suffering. Every bolt loosened is a pain relieved. This is the catharsis, the satisfying release before the long rebuild. And then the restoration. This is the heart of it, the core. Watch the sandblaster bite into decades of rust, revealing bright, shy metal underneath. It's like watching a fossil emerge from the rock. See the welder's arc stitch closed the cracks, fusing broken history back together. This is where the magic is literal, sparks and fire giving new life. The paint, that first sweep of perfect glossy blue, is more than color. It is memory restored. It is identity returned. With the foundation laid, the reassembly begins. This is the reverse of the decay. This is order returning. The massive frame, now clean and strong, becomes a skeleton again. The wheels, once seized solid, are mounted with precision. They will turn again. This is the phase where faith becomes form. You don't just see parts going on, you see the idea of the engine becoming real again. The boiler, the pipes, the heart of the steam, this is the technical symphony. This is for the lovers of craft, of how things work. Every valve seated, every gauge calibrated is a system coming back online. It is no longer a static sculpture, it is becoming a machine. There is potential energy in those pipes now, pressure building in more ways than one. And then, the face. This is the moment, the emotional core of the entire journey. When those eyes, that smile, clean, bright, exactly as remembered, are locked back into place, it ceases to be a project. It becomes him. The connection is restored. The nostalgia floods back, not as a sad memory, but as a promise fulfilled. It's the moment the patient opens their eyes and recognizes you. But we are not done. A machine is more than the sum of its parts. It is alignment, it is tension, it is balance. The final checks are a ritual, a mechanic's ear tuned to a whisper of a click, a gaze checking for the perfect seam. Every turn of a spanner, every test of a lever is a question. Are you in there? Are you ready? The atmosphere is thick with anticipation.